Here's why I like to set the default of my printers to black and white. I usually set the color to black and white or grayscale, and I usually put it to duplex. Duplex as the default saved on paper. And the reason for the putting in black and white or grayscale as a default is this. What happens when you print black and white and you're in color mode, or can print color with the printers, typically they will use the colored cartridges, mix them together to make black. As a result, you'll end up with a bunch of these depleted just to print black and white. Now these are about $100 a cartridge, so that's expensive. By putting the default to black and white, only the black cartridge gets used. So I only have to replace one cartridge instead of three. I used to always have to replace 2 or 3 of these at $100 a pop. Now I only have to replace the black cartridge at $100 a pop. So it's only $100 instead of, say, $300. For most of our printing, we actually use very little color. It's just standard stuff that we print. We don't do fancy photos that we print or anything like that. And that's why these cartridges are near full. If we need color, we switch it to color, of course. But normally we just use black and white or grayscale. Now I'd like to show you how to set up your, so you can default to black and white. For example, this is green. And a problem you have with color printers is it will use up all of the colors to print black and white usually. And that is not desirable. So just a sec here. So I went to my print page. So you bring up a document, you click on File, click on Print, and then you set it up the way you would like it. In my case, I want it to always print two-sided and black and white. If I want color, I'll deliberately change it back to color, but for most of my purposes, black and white is plenty good. The advantage of black and white or grayscale is it only uses the black cartridge. So when the cartridge runs out, instead of having to buy 3, you just have to buy 1, which is a lot cheaper since they're $100 a toner color package thing. All right. And then what I do here is I then do save current settings as preset. So I do this, and it gives me that, and then I just type in what I want as a name. You of course can print whatever name you would like. There we go. And I can print it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share so that others can find this and hopefully find it valuable and useful.